Get ready for some rugged off-road adventure as my friend Joey and I explore the backcountry roads of Big Bend National Park. We find peace and solitude at an epic campsite and immerse ourselves in the natural beauty of this remote desert region. Howdy.
Hey there, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you headed off to?
Well, we're wanting to go do some backcountry camping. And
Okay. Do you have any national parks passes?
I don't. It expired. I used to have the annual one.
Are you active military or military veteran?
No.
You're way too young to be over the age of 62. Let's see. Are you experiencing a permanent disability?
No.
Do you just have the $30 pass?
Do I just want the $30 pass?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, usually I buy the annual pass because I plan to use it.
Are you interested? Is it the $80 annual pass or the $55 Big Bend annual?
Is that one just for Big Bend only?
Yeah.
And what's the $80 one do?
Okay. Do you have and if you would like to buy one, do you have a credit card or debit card? And if I can see your ID.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, and have a good rest of your day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's quite balmy. It's 9:40 a.m. Central, and it's already 84 degrees. Just gonna wait here for Joey to get his pass. We are at Big Bend National Park, one of my favorite areas in Texas to go. Camping, off-roading, hiking. All right, here he comes. Oh. I was just waiting for you. I didn't know if you wanted to use the restroom or... Okay. I bought an annual national parks pass. This is good at any national park or other lands, she was saying. She said even Bureau of Land Management. For the 250th anniversary, they got the special cover to this. It's got George Washington and Donald Trump. Pretty interesting. The sun's pretty intense, a lot warmer than we thought it was going to be. They got everything you need here at the Panther Junction gas station. Any last minute things you forgot. Well, we just got our backcountry camping permits. We're going to be going to Telegraph Canyon. It's off of Old Ore Road. We've been out that way before, but we haven't camped out there, which is why we kind of wanted to camp out in that area. Heard that's a really good campsite. We had a little bit of time to kill and decided to check out the nearby Chisos Basin, which is the central hub of the park, located off a 7-mile paved road that goes out and back to the highest elevation areas of the park. This is the location of the Chisos Mountain Lodge and numerous camping options, with many of the park's most well-known hiking trails beginning from this area. Afterwards, we headed back down the mountain and back onto the main park road to reach the north end of Old Ore Road, where we would air down our tires and begin the rugged trek out to our campsite at Telephone Canyon. Well, we are rolling on Old Ore Road. You can see it starts out as just kind of a 2-track, semi-graded dirt road. Very rocky, lots of bumps, so that's why we aired down the tires. Nothing too crazy technical, but this is one of the most difficult trails out here at the national park. So this one in Black Gap being the hardest. It pushing 90 degrees now.
That's crazy. I got LTE right now.
Line of sight to the visitor center, I think. So Old Ore Road, or actually Big Bend in general, saw a lot of flooding last year with the same rain event that was the spark for the hill country floods, you know, around Kerrville and Camp Mystic. And so some of these trails are all damaged. Like Black Gap Road is still closed because they haven't fully repaired that. And they reopened Old Ore Road, I don't know, several weeks ago, but they said they couldn't, there's areas of it where they couldn't, you know, bulldoze or keep away, which I'm actually thankful for because I want to see what this is like out here. This is a fun trail if you like doing semi-technical trails that are very remote. And just the fact that it's in the state of Texas makes it that much better. It's like we don't get this.
Here's some steep, but it'd be pretty good.
All right, hang on. There you go. We got that A-track going.
No, it was just 4 low at that point.
Just a little lone tree out in the desert.
Yeah, I remember this now. I marked this one as a cool spot, but like a tight, small spot. And now I remember why. It's because it had that cool look up right up there that we could have probably just easily like set up camp here, but then be like, all right, let's go look out on the wilderness, right?
Well, we made it to camp here at Telephone Canyon at Big Bend National Park. This is, I think, the second site, TC2, Telephone Canyon 2. So it's tucked further back from Old Ore Road. You can see it's a very, very cool site. Joey's already got the gazebo, kind of get us out of the sun, because it is pretty balmy out here. It's like 90 degrees and the sun is just, it's really intense. So it really adds to how hot you get. The good news is it's dry, but at the same time, when you're not in the shade, it's very, very balmy. But what's really cool about this site is the Telephone Canyon hiking trail is starts right here. Got this beautiful mountain for the backdrop. It starts right there. Goes somewhere back in there, all the way to the end of the park boundary. So yeah, we're gonna set up camp, try to relax, get out of the direct sunlight, and hopefully once that sun goes behind the mountains, it's gonna be perfect out here, other than maybe the flies.
Did it work?
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
It's warm too.
Wow.
Oh, you can take a shower right here. At least get my hair wet. No, just get my hair wet.
Don't film it.
Dude, this cools off so much. Oh man. Oh, that feels so good. Woo. Oh.
Not see.
Hopefully no desert rat gets in here this time, like it did out in Mojave.
That's like
Horsefly?
a massive horsefly or something.
Your famous fly. Bugs, so many bugs out in the desert. Prove me wrong. I always say, oh, I like the lack of bugs. Well, not in this desert. All right, I think we'd be ready. Man, this is a lot right here. Ta-da! Salmon, bacon, and cheese burgers with brioche buns, lettuce, tomato, guacamole spread, and mayo. Oh, dude, this is awesome.
We did it. We conquered you, nature.
I didn't. Oh, there is one bug in here.
Hang on.
Get it. No, wait. No, just grab it, because it's gonna. Are you gonna kill it?
No, I was gonna smack it and then move it around.
But
I see what you mean.
I was thinking we could just catch it and throw it out.
I wouldn't cut that. We'll figure it out. He'll go up to the top or something.
That's all right.
It's a stink bug.
It's better
those
than-
don't come at us.
Yeah,
usually.
it's better than 50 of them.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, senor. So here's how this works. If you want one, which you should.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just grab one of these. Here's the meat. There's tomatoes, onions, some cheese. I know what I forgot. The Cholula. I'll be right back.
There's Joey's tacos. Look at those tortillas. So did you fry them?
Yep.
Nice.
Like the abuelas, the street tacos, man. Okay, so the secret is this. Yep. So all I do is salt, pepper, and then I just use this HEB seasoning. And it's to die for.
What? There's a breeze.
There it is. Is it coming through?
A little
Feel
bit.
it?
That's cool that it
kind of...
it diffuses it a little bit where it's
Yeah.
not, you know, because we were sitting out there, it might blow the stuff around, but
Oh, that's a good point too.
but it's kind of just coming through real slow. I'm making a mess on here.
No, don't worry about it. That's why I was like, oh, this will work out. This is totally gonna work. Oh, it's a little harder that it's not a flat surface.
Bon
Level
appétit. Man, the messier the better.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, throw some of that on there and you're gonna...
Not a big heat guy, but
No,
I'll put a little bit. This stuff's probably not very hot.
No, not very hot. Give you a little zip to it. And you're like, okay.
Good, man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
So you can see behind Joey the mountain silhouettes. That looks so awesome.
Mm-hmm. Still can't believe how warm it is.
I know for February, this is crazy. Here, I'm gonna shut this off.
My real name's not Joey. I mean,
It's Marco.
it's like, you did see that movie, No Country for Old Men or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at those tacos.
Dude, that's how you make it. Throw a little Cholula on top. Get you that zip. And you don't worry about it being messy, because then the rest is a taco salad left over.
That's true. That is so true.
Another few degrees. Okay, so I need this. I'm gonna take this guy out.
Let's go see what Joey's cooking over here. Oh, he's got the orange egg crate thing. Bacon! It's bacon! Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
They got hot real quick.
Yeah. I'm realizing I parked this in the perfect location because the shade is all on this side. You're like, ha, good for you. Innards of a breakfast taco. Gonna go eat in the gazebo. The bug-free gazebo.
Like, just not being attacked by flies is half of it.
Yeah.
A little bit of shade is the other half. All right, your favorite sites so far of the times we've went. Actually, it doesn't matter because the extra time you came, it was Fresno again. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Okay, favorite site so far?
At Big Bend?
Yeah.
This might be up there.
You mean
Fresno, I think, was top.
What was the second one we were at?
The second one we did was Johnson's Ranch.
Johnson's Ranch. So Johnson's Ranch wasn't like numero uno for
That
you?
wasn't numero uno. Just the trees and the... Oh, yeah.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I mean, being by where all the horses take their...
In the morning, it wasn't bad once the bugs went away. But, yeah. Well, and it's not very scenic.
It wasn't a very scenic.
You don't have
That's
mountain
what's
views, and you're in that little valley, and yeah. If you had a big group, because it was a big area,
Yeah, big group would have been good. So I would have to say, for me, Fresno still is numero uno.
Yeah.
I think because it's got a... What's cool about this is we are surrounded by the mountains. Like, we're pretty close.
We're kind of nestled in
We're
here.
nestled.
There you're a little more open, but...
Yeah, we're nestled like Johnson Ranch, but not that, like, down and, like, in the bushes nestled. We've got, like, just the mountains surrounding.
That's why that's why this one would be, like, second, because it's got a mix of both of those campsites, but
Fresno, man, that view when you woke up, that to me was...
That was awesome.
That was pretty good. Because it just had a real long, and then I think those peaks over there were great. And
more scenic.
You're right there by the little hike up the canyon, or not canyon, but where the mine was.
Yeah, so you could do that.
So that was a nice, like, oh yeah, let's go do that real quick.
So Fresno won. What would you say is your second?
This is number 2.
This was 2.
Yeah.
And then Johnson Ranch.
The only thing I liked, the only really good memory about that was the fact that it was so dark that night, and we
Oh yeah,
up over the hill.
that was the positive of that one.
Yeah.
That was just because the moon was.
Yeah, we lucked out on the moon phase or whatever.
That was cool. All the times out here have been really cool experiences, and like you said, all unique. Like, yeah, we're going to the same park, same basic terrain and everything, but each one feels different. Very cool. That view is awesome.
It is pretty cool.
Oh, there's a car coming. Oh, wow. We actually are seeing other people. No, this might be Border Patrol. It is. Oh, wow. Howdy. Good, how are you? Yeah, we were just camped at a Telephone Canyon there. Yeah, we're going to be there for 2 nights. How you doing? Is it a busy day or light? Yeah, we were wondering if it was going to be, like, different with all the stuff's been going on in Mexico, or you don't think that affects this region? Yeah, we came from the north end of Old Ore Road, and yeah, we're just gonna head out south and then do some more exploring around the park and stuff. Yeah, it's not our first time, but yeah, we got plenty of water, plenty of gear. Yeah, I think we'll be good. So cool. All right, thank you too. Have a good one. I asked him if it was a busy day or not, and he said, no, it's been really slow. And then he asked me if we came in from the north. I was like, yeah. I told him we're camping at Telephone Canyon for 2 nights, and he's like, oh, cool. I felt like asking him more. Oh, I did ask him. I said, oh, we're a little bit worried if they're going to see more activity because of all that's going on in Mexico. And he's like, no, not out here. So I think that kind of sums it up right there from the actual Border Patrol themselves, like how little they actually see out here. But no, that was pretty cool. I was going to ask him about have you heard anything about the wall, but I was like, nah, I better not go there.
Eventually I was like, let me try resetting it and see if I can make it work.
18 degrees. I just love this truck. That was pretty gnarly there. Here, I'll spot you if you need. All right.
Oh, it's so funny. I'm about to come up on the end of the trail of the your trail marker.
Wow, this looks like it could get interesting if the rain washed it out. All right, we're at the location where the guy was stuck. Here, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna park up here ahead, and we can just walk back to it. All right, so this is where the guy was. His Subaru was stuck right here. He was trying to turn around. He'd come up from the south and was gonna try to do all of Old Ore Road from the south. He got to this point right here, and you can see it's still torn up right here from where he was. He tried to turn around and then got himself stuck that way. But luckily, Joey had the winch. Joey was back here and he winched up to him, and then I hopped in it. Hopped in and did a little back and forth movement. We got it on the side. I think we actually backed it up back there where Joey is. And then the guy caught up with us because we saw him earlier on like a hilltop. And we knew his vehicle was up here stuck because somebody had alerted us to it in a Jeep.
Hey, Preston, he's saying there's a Subaru stuck at the end of this trail.
This guy came flying through in a Jeep and he said, hey, there's a guy stuck up ahead. The trail's blocked. My God, these flies are just so aggressive. We got more coming, Joey. We're gonna get out of these guys' way. Man, a lot of dirt bike traffic today, crazy.
Once we made it to pavement on the south end of Old Ore Road, we drove over to the nearby Rio Grande Village to rest and take care of a few necessities like dumping some trash, grabbing some supplies at the general store, and having some lunch. We had originally planned to soak up the waters at the nearby hot springs, but the road leading to it had been closed from the rains and wasn't scheduled to be open until the next day. So realizing at this point that in order to get back to camp at a decent time, we would have to start making our way back. And we made our way back onto Old Ore Road the way we came, which despite being the exact same trail we just traversed, it looked and felt much different running it in the opposite direction. Some of the obstacles were slightly more challenging now that they were heading uphill and against gravity. But nonetheless, we made it back to camp with plenty of sunlight and some much needed downtime.
Could be just the heat.
I guess, yeah. Maybe it's.
I don't see any physical.
Yeah, you would see something leaking by now.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, it's coming from here. Is where it's coming from.
Joey's already in the shade, chilling.
What forerunners do.
That's what for.
And we're good to go.
Yeah, we got back. There was like a noise, some gurgling, but it might be just too much gas or something.
Runner had too much fun. It
had too much.
got a little heartburn.
Yeah. Yep.
Burping vapors from the fuel tank.
4Runner loved it. 4Runner killed that trail.
He's going, oh, give me more.
Look at this thing.
Can I show the one dent?
The one dent, the little
Battle scar.
right there. He hit his little protective coating there. That's my wife. Oh yeah. I think that's done enough. I don't want it too done.
I caught the temperature. I bring up heat now, and I caught it just in time.
It does help being a little bit wet. I'm sitting right in front of the trash.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Get that secondhand protein.
Oh, there it goes. Is he gone? Almost. There we go.
It was just after sunset. We just had a wonderful meal. Joey and I both had steaks. Awesome. It's surreal out here. The air is so still and calm. It's like you're indoors, but you're not. This is all natural, outdoors. Beautiful. I mean, the sunset could have more colors if you had clouds, but perfectly clear skies. This is what it's all about. This is why we do this. It's just, you don't get this experience really any other way. Wow, this trail, pretty rugged, kind of overgrown. But that's cool because it means hardly anyone comes out here. If it weren't for these rock cairns, you wouldn't really be able to, it'd be difficult to find the actual trail. Wow, look at this tiny little cacti, or cactus, smaller than my hand. They grow in like all the little cracks and crevices. It's amazing that hardly being anything out here, life finds a way. Well, you can see the sun's about to come up over that ridge. And when it does, it's gonna get awfully hot, awfully fast. So this wasn't gonna be a big long hike. I wasn't gonna be able to make it to even the first point of interest. But just wanted to get a little bit of exercise, get a little bit close to nature, a little more, and enjoy these spectacular views. Thought I heard something. Something with like a growl. That's probably my mind playing tricks on me. Could be my stomach growling. All I've had is a protein bar. Get your kitchen in the shade.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to.
After leaving camp, we enjoyed one last lunch at this scenic overlook along the trail before making it back to pavement, airing up our tires, and making the 1.5-hour drive back to civilization.
All right, we're on our, we spent the night at the Spark Hotel back in Fort Stockton. It felt so refreshing to get a hot shower and sleep in a nice bed before our long, 5-hour drive the remaining way back to our respective homes. So, Joey, what'd you think of the whole overall experience?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was hotter than I expected. I had packed for colder weather. Given every February we've been here, it was near to freezing. But for whatever reason, it was the opposite this time. And instead of it getting cold at night, it just didn't get cold till like a few hours before sunrise. And then once the sun hit the camp, it just immediately cooked again. So this is the hottest time we've ever been here in my mind. That was probably the only damper on the thing, was I packed for cold clothes, cold weather, not really hot weather. But it was fun. Got to trek up Old Ore Road both ways. That was cool. And yeah, just a good time.
I agree. It was fun. I really enjoyed the time and fun. Got a little bit of everything. A little bit of off-roading, a little bit of scenic views. Did have some downtime. may not have been as much as we could have had, but it was. There's still some moments where we just chilled. Oh man, the night skies. Even though the moon was out, it was still really awesome just to look all around you and there's no glow of any city lights or anything like that. It would have been nice to see the Milky Way though, I'll say that.
Yeah, we didn't get the moon timing right, but the moon didn't set till 3 a.m., so that stunk. But it was clear skies, so you got to see all the stars really great. So it could have been worse.
Yeah, always got to count the blessings. It was mildly windy that first evening, which is okay. Like you said, being at the coast at Pins really made us appreciate the lack of wind, or even like mild winds don't even seem that bad, right?
Yeah, this seemed like nothing comparatively. But yeah, there's hardly any wind. I think the first night there were a few gusts that had cause for concern, but that all died down around midnight.
Well, man, this was a lot of fun. I'd like to say I'd hope this wouldn't be the last one, but I understand, and maybe we'll do another one in some other way or fashion. It doesn't have to be exactly a trip like this, or who knows? Maybe the next one will be meeting back up with Eric in East Texas or something.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see when we do the next one. That'd be really cool. Definitely missed him on this one.
You hear that, Eric? You're pegged for the next one. I'm just kidding. K7 SAI for ID.
Cat 5 DDO.
We didn't run into any smugglers. Just one Border Patrol worker, and then the guys on the way out who were kind of funny.
Yeah, all in all, simple trip. Nothing too crazy.
Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this trip out to Big Bend National Park. If you did, please like, subscribe, share the video, leave us a comment. What'd y'all think? And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.